One, two, three.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to Cooking with V, where we go from the closing table to the kitchen table / the kitchen island. Today we are making spinach and potato tortillas. Now, we won't be using a tortilla for this, so that's going to be fun. I'm not sure why they named it that, but it's okay. And this is what it looks like. There we go. So yeah, let's get started. Oh, actually, we're not getting started. We are, but we aren't. Little quick disclaimer. Disclaimer. We won't be roasting potatoes on camera. So you're going to need some roasted potatoes in square shapes. Go ahead and do that. I'm going to do that right now. So that's a whole different recipe. Google it. Yeah, that's what I did. So yeah. All right, so this entire recipe is going to be done on the stove. And honestly, you want your cast iron. I don't know where our cast iron is, if we've ever had a cast iron. If the cast iron that I did, in fact, I've used a cast iron. Just going to go into a ramble there. I don't have a cast iron as of right now, so we're using a regular pot. And it's been sitting on here for about maybe 15 minutes now on medium, just to warm up a little bit. We're gonna put some of our oil in there. Yes, lots of that. And now, as you can see over here, we have our cubed cooked potatoes. You're going to take your potatoes. I just took them out the oven, don't judge me. I'm gonna take these and I don't want to fry nothing, so I'm turning this lower. You're going to put all of them in there. This was about 2 potatoes, so you're going to cut 2 potatoes up. And that's how much this is, 2 potatoes worth. And now we're going to take some diced onions and roasted red peppers, and you're going to add that in here. She is very loud. The instructions specifically said don't let them turn colors just yet, or before they turn a color. So before your onions start to turn that brown, we're gonna start with the next thing. And let me get my book because I don't remember what the next thing is. So heat the oil in a non-stick skillet and add onions and potatoes. We did that, and we also added the red red peppers because I had them in the same little jar. Cook gently over medium heat for 3 to 4 minutes until vegetables have softened but not colored, like I said, turning and stirring often. Then we're going to add garlic, spinach, and the red pepper. We already have the red pepper in there, so we're just going to add the garlic and the spinach. We have cooked spinach that has been chopped. This was microwavable spinach. You're going to put that in there. And now we're going to add some garlic. This looks good. Okay, so now we're going to take our garlic, minced garlic. We're gonna do that. There we go. And you're gonna mix all of this in together. Oops. Ooh, this smells good. Make sure all of your spinach is not clumped together, so just keep moving around so your spinach is evenly to everything. Okay, so now we added the garlic, the spinach, and the red pepper. Stir, and mix well. This is what it looks like, stirred and mixed well with our potatoes and all that good stuff in there. All right, now beat eggs lightly and season well. Pour into the skillet, shaking it so the egg is evenly spread. Cook for 8 to 10 minutes until the tortilla is set at the bottom. We didn't put a tortilla in here, so I'm assuming the egg is gonna work as like a tortilla. So really this is an omelet. Really this is just an omelet. All right, let's get some eggs. All right, now we're gonna beat 5 eggs up and season it well. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 eggs. And now we're gonna beat these up Oh, this could have been in a bigger container too because I don't want this going everywhere. Whip it up, 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 whip it up. Whip it up, whip it up. A little bit of salt and pepper. This recipe didn't really call or didn't give seasonings that they wanted. Like they didn't specify seasonings. So we really only used salt, pepper, and seasoning salt. Now, just to add some flavor, because like I said, they didn't say what seasonings, they just kind of leave it up to you. We're gonna add some onion powder into the egg. Oh, that was a lot. I hope it's not that much. Golly, why do I keep opening the wrong side of these things? All right, well, we added a whole bunch of onion powder. Prayerfully, it balances out. So we're going to pour in our eggs. There we go. And instructions say to wiggle it so it's all the way at the bottom of the pan. So you want to wiggle, 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 move the pan every which way, wiggle it. Now I can turn, now we're going to keep it on medium, not high, so we don't burn the bottom of the egg. All right, now let's read the rest of the instructions. All right, beat the eggs lightly and season well. We checked, we did that. Pour into a skillet, shaking the pan until the egg is evenly spread. Done, we did that. Cook for 3 to 4 minutes until the top is set and golden. Okay, so the top right now is not set. It's golden, all right, but it's egg golden. All right, and then we're gonna sprinkle over our cheese. Okay, cool beans. So we are waiting for this to ultimately cook to the top. So we'll clean up a little bit. All we're gonna need is our cheese left, so start putting away the rest of your stuff. Let me know, it is very important that you have your stove on medium, almost medium to low at this point, because we don't want the bottom of the egg to burn because we have to wait for the top of it too. And right now, the bottom looks pretty solidified. It looks nice, but the top is still ooey gooey madness. So yeah. All right, so I don't know if this is an indication that I'm impatient or if I've done something wrong, because it's taking a bit longer than we would assume it should be taken. And the top is not getting golden. So I really want to try and flip it, but I feel like that also is almost not necessary because I don't know. I don't want this to mess up. This is our dinner tonight, okay? It's the first time I've made this. See, it's still like, you see that. You see it. It's not a good you see. And that's like, it's deep. It's a lot of juices still. Okay, I'm flipping it. I'm flipping it. Bump this little omelet thing. We're flipping it. I have no idea. Well, no, I do have an idea. It doesn't say flip it at all. Well, that's what we're going to do. And it's not giving tortilla anymore, but the whole, some of the egg being cooked, some of it not. It just wasn't doing it for me. So now we're just flipping it. And I'm going to make sure all of the egg is cooked. And the book technically wants you to put this in the oven to broil, but I don't think this is oven safe. Because I don't think this is an oven safe one. That's why I said you may want to use your cast iron, because they want you to put it in the oven to broil. I'm not doing that because, again, I don't think this is oven safe. What we will be doing, though, next is you're going to take your cheese. It's Manchego cheese. Take you some Manchego cheese. I did have to shred this, so go ahead and make sure you shred yours. And you're just going to put the Manchego cheese everywhere. Manchego cheese. I want to know what's the difference between cheeses. Is it like the age? Because it's all coming from, like, I know difference of like goat cheese and milk cheese for sure. But is that the only difference? Is it what animal it comes from? Or do they be doing other stuff? We're just going to let it simmer like this. It's on low, so it's not burning the bottom. And the top is just going to melt. So once this is officially melted, we're going to go back to the kitchen island, taste test it. And that was today's episode. So, yeah. All right, now it's time to taste. All right, now it's time to taste test. This is really giving breakfast to me. If I'm being honest, it's giving breakfast all the way. And the picture didn't give breakfast. Like, the picture did not give breakfast at all. I really want to like stick hot sauce and or ketchup on this. It's giving like casserole for breakfast vibes. You see all that steam? I'm cold at this. I am cold at this. Weirdly enough, I thought it would be like under seasoned. If I can be quite honest, I almost feel like I over seasoned it like a inch. It's not bad. And it's not over seasoned where I'm like, oh, I can't have another bite. Or I wouldn't be able to finish it. But like, all right. This is really good. But I feel like it does need like a sauce. I feel like I wouldn't want to do hot sauce. Because the only hot sauce I like is like a specific. Un momento. We don't even have the hot sauce that I like. Dang it. I feel like this is good. It's super good. I do wish I had the hot sauce that I like. Really take it up a notch. But this is great. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Come back same day, same time for a different recipe. I will see you next week. And just a heads up, the portions that I did today, which are going to be all on the screen, I promise, was perfect for 4 people. So everything that you saw today was like perfect. We'll have no leftovers after everyone's first sitting. But because they're potatoes, I don't think you would need some. But it made a perfect 4-person serving. Not 4-person. You understand what I'm saying. So, I will see you next week.
1, 2, 3.